with the cards that they dealt. All this putting scars on my health, another notch on my belt. Earned stripes through the trauma I felt. Slow, I ain't show it, but I've been through the most. It took a minute just to get in my glow. Love my brother, so I'm letting them know. Wasn't with me, so I'm letting you go. When it was cold, the righteousness depend on your soul. Cause she both phone home in a crisis. Strong melanin, I shine when the light hit a line. Live, timeless. Hear the verse and they rewind it. My reach the widest. See the snakes in they disguises. Peace the science. Riding, try and find it. Supreme timing. Keep me climbing to the peak. Horizon in my reach. When I was young, I used to speak. Was taught to teach. Need a few before I leave. Feel the breeze underneath. My spirit clean. Need the chips and cream. Gotta let it breathe.
You put out any new songs? You put out any did you put out any new songs?
Gotta let it breathe. Let it breathe. Gotta let it dance.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience.
Your sister was like, "Oh, we gonna play tomorrow."
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the
hop
game
on
for the
GTA
first
tomorrow?
time. How has your life changed since then?
Gotta let it. Gotta let it breathe. On a better day. On a better days. On a better days.
So how was your day today? Good?
Even when you wander, even when you cry, even when you look me in my eyes.
Yeah, you play 2K too, right?
2K Sports welcomes you
don't like
to the
2K?
following presentation of the NBA.
You don't like 2K?
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No, just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
V8 technology is moving faster than ever. The new
For
thing,
real?
collectible highlights trading online.
So what
the
is your
players are
account?
taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, a lot
not?
of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens,
okay.
trying to figure out what moments I should buy. Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. Taking a look at Philadelphia, they start the conference finals on their home court, but I don't think anybody thinks this series is a foregone conclusion.
No, not by a long shot. Home court is huge, especially in an atmosphere like this. But they'll have a battle on their hands. Tonight's game is crucial, as the higher seed has to grab the momentum early in this series.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Patrick Mills. Kevin Durant is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, we've got James Harden, Paul George out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Damian Lillard.
Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift of playing downhill.
Hey, yo, bro, you should follow my YouTube channel.
And here's Mills.
You said you already did? That's what's up.
Outside Butler. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Now here's Mills. Harris on the wing, defended by Harden. And Harris throws it down.
We see Joe Harris not settling, instead choosing to be opportunistic and mixing up his offensive attack.
Here's Iverson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And he recovers it. There's the triple. Shot's good by Iverson. 7 points in the game.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to Durant. Outside Butler. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Lillard can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Now here's Mills, defended by Lillard. Mills, no good. Back to Harden. Pass to Brown. Here's Iverson. Ooh, rejected by Harris. Now here's Durant. Harris outside. Here's Towns. Here's the 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Harden. Out to Lillard. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
To the inside. 10 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Iverson. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Harris. Second shot opportunity. And finally, they hit one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Towns. Millsap comes in for Durant. And it's Brown in for Jimmy Butler. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Third is Damian Lillard. And, of course, Jaylen Brown.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Pass to Aldridge. Down low. Here's Millsap. Got a piece of it.
Well, I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
Leonard's shot's good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Harris outside. Here's Aldridge. Right side Mills. Back to Aldridge. Baseline jumper. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Randall can't hit. Simmons, the pass to Cousins. From downtown. They get it back out to the right wing. Randall left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Outside Mills. Outside Brown. And he buries his first look.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now here's Brown. Outside Mills. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive, great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it, too.
Goes up at the stripe, and it's Lillard. That time on the assist from Simmons. Lillard's got 5.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And here's Mills for 3. And no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the... And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. We've got Damian Lillard, James Harden out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Paul George. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. Tremendous floor general.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Brown. Mills with it. Harris passes to Griffin. Just 3 to shoot. Rejected by Brown. Here's George. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. George has got his first points in this one.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
George over to help. Harris on the wing. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Iverson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Pass to Durant. They need this. Good chance here for Griffin. And the Nets miss again.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
Brooklyn making some changes. Towns comes in for Griffin, and Butler is subbed in for Brown.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
The steal. Pass to Harden. Oh, and Towns with the block.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Sixers leading. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Butler with a steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Mills. Kept alive. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 6.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Nets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Durant. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Timeout called, Brooklyn. The Nets making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. James Harden, number 1. Kawhi Leonard is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
A nice shot by Butler.
You know, sometimes it seems as though Butler enjoys scoring through contact more. Welcomes the challenge of converting in difficult circumstances.
Brown inside. Harris on him. Brown can't hit. The Nets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Poke loose. Ooh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Cousins. From outside the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
Now shooting the 3-ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Pass to Harden. George against Butler. And George gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
No one covering. Harris has got 10 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Outside Mills, pass to Butler. Who slams it down.
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard gets the bucket.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
To the paint. A nice shot by Millsap.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
Brown drives in, and the jam by Brown.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Harden with the block.
Look at Harden getting after it defensively with a little edge. A rude rejection like that will get him all kinds of fired up.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Butler passes to Towns. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one falls for Towns.
After being selected first overall in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns averaged a double-double in his first year. He was the unanimous Rookie of the Year that season, just the 5th such Rookie of the Year in league history.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. From deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at Brooklyn, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Nash's 5. We've got Butler, Joe Harris out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Towns in at the center position. Durant against Brown. Butler on the wing. Right side Mills. 4-3, drops in the 3. Mills has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. Does a really good job setting up the shooter.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Durant. Shot's good by Iverson. 17 points in the game.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Ooh, poked away. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Griffin, he's checked in for Towns. Pass to Griffin, a shot to stop the run, and Griffin slams it in.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps the plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Brooklyn trailing. Now Harris. Back to Mills. Outside Durant. Pass to Butler. Lots of room. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Butler's got 14.
Butler gives you a little bit of everything. That includes points from the mid-range.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Brown against Durant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
And they're not backing off at all, are they?
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Durant against Brown. left side, Butler. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And, you know, Butler is just one of those guys who doesn't slow down. He's got great energy every time he's on the court, and he's been unguardable tonight. Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Great open look there. He's got 13.
You know, knocking down the three guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers with some changes. Cousins, he's checked in for James Harden. Simmons comes in for Brown. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for George. And there's the drive.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Iverson. And they pick up 2. 25 points in the game.
Iverson is a battler. Despite his size, this guy is sensational at playing through contact and scoring.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Harris on the wing. Checked by Cousins. There's the block. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Pass to Brown. Harris outside. Outside Durant. Here he goes. And it's Durant with the finish.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact. Love the attack mindset. Big second half bucket to extend the lead.
59 seconds left in the third. Durant with it. Picked up by Simmons. Pass to Millsap. Harris against Cousins. Harris with the drive. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And it's rejected. And now the Sixers on the break. The three, here's Lillard. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Millsap pass to Harris. On the wing, Durant. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision. And
fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Julius Randle out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Pound showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Brooklyn has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Simmons against Brown. And he converts the layup.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Leonard. For 3, here's Lillard. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
For 3, here's Lillard. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Brown, he's checked in for Cousins. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The 76ers making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For Philadelphia, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Takes a 13-footer, and the 76ers tackle.
Why you left the party,
The
man?
game of Iverson is quite steady.
That's why you left the
Rapid
party.
fire release, and even at his side, it's hard to get to his shot.
Pass to Durant. Tries it from 16. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
2 points. That one goes. Give him 35.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
They double-team Durant. And it's Towns with the power finish.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
And the dunk by Lillard.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Patty Mills.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside. Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Left side Mills fires for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Here's Mills. Pass to Durant. From the low block. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Lillard passes to Harden. Kick out to Brown. George outside. Takes a 3. Drive by Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Baby, I love you.
Brooklyn. They're down by 11. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. Durant against Brown. On the wing, Durant takes it inside. Good on the shot. Durant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Here's Iverson, and down it goes. 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the 76ers.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side. And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Yeah, that one's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Durant. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Yes, he said, eat deep, nigga. Eat deep, nigga.
Fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
Baby is something else, yeah.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits. And so Towns nails them both. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Iverson, defended by Griffin. Shot's good by Iverson.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching.
You name it, they've done it.
Here's Maxey, fires from deep. And he can't get that one. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, this team seems to be clicking. What's been the key lately?
We're just more aggressive. Guys are getting it, and we're playing much harder. It's a good win for us. Continue to build and continue to keep our swag up. Great team effort for us.
It's up to you to keep them aggressive. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time.
You're gonna make my offense bad?
Got a daughter now, so things.
You gonna make my offense now? Babe. Are you gonna make my offense now, babe? Oh, baby. Make my outfits now? I say you gonna make my outfits now?
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And can you feel the energy in this arena after the starting lineup for just announced? It's a playoff atmosphere. We'll be back with it in just a moment. Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kep.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight, thank you. So the next starting five. We've got Durant. Harris is out there with Mills. Then there's Towns. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Philadelphia, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Lillard in at the point.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, we saw
look like what, man?
Game showed a lot of versatility. Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
And Mills gets to Durant. And the rejection by Cousins.
And the defense of Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks. Yeah. You can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
On the way, Harris. Iverson with the block. About a minute play. made so far here in the first. He drives in.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way.
Yeah, baby, after this, I'll give you some other cards.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. We take a look at the 76ers. Well, they took game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it. They've come out a lot. His eye. 4 for 4 to start.
Outside, KD. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. That one goes in.
Durant, and almost 7 feet tall. I mean, Durant is a fantastic interior scorer. He uses his height well.
And Iverson throws it down.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball.
Here's Mills. Lillard comes with the double team. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They get it back. Yep, that one goes. Harris has got 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Butler. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I wonder if they think that you are
he takes his time and does a nice job reading the defense.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Mills passes to Durant. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the dunk by Iverson.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Randall's checked in for Cousins. Ben Simmons comes in for George. Brown is checked in for Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Damian Lillard. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mills. Aldridge trying to break free. Mills can't hit. The 76ers leading by 5. Brown dishes to Iverson. Over Harris. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And here's Harris from the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Down low. And Simmons kicks to Randall. The drive by Iverson. To get open is Randall.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game. Aldridge double team. Millsap has the open look. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And really, over the last few years, Millsap has really improved that outside shot, now capable of stretching the defense.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Damian Lillard.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Iverson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one. He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 7. Mills looking it over. Here's Brown. Randall with the block.
And you want more of this one. Randall makes an effort on defense. He's capable of blocking shots.
And there's the pass to Simmons. Iverson outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. This one for 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Brown. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
And so it's Philadelphia, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah, I know you want this.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in
so you
Game 2.
Watching YouTube on your
and a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Aldridge out there with Griffin. And it's Mills, then there's Brown, and it's Harris in at the 2 spot. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Brown drops them both. Philadelphia leading by 7. Lillard attacking, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
So crafty when driving to the rim. Whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the play.
He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 8. Randall brings the double team. Aldridge, the pass to Harris. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Lillard with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Brown with it. Now defended by Randall. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good from Brown. Some changes for Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Randall. Paul George comes in for Simmons. And it's Leonard in for James Harden. Then for the Nets, Towns, he's checked in for Griffin.
Forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Harris finds KD. Out to Harris, beyond the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
Harris passes to KD. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Harris against Brown. Pass to Durant. Good. And Harris gets the assist. He has 5.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. He can't give him these opportunities. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
We're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every shot.
Pass to Durant. George with the defensive effort.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Lillard is capable of giving up the slam ball. You better keep him out.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing here by 8. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
Yeah, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Brown. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
He has got to do a better job clogging up routes to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to driving inside.
Nets trail by 8. Passes it to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here is Harris. 13 points in the game. Here's Durant. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Lillard attacking. Takes it off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The pass to Butler. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is cleared for takeoff.
And the 76ers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Randall's checked in for Paul George. Iverson comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's James Harden in for Damian Lillard. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for Harris.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And Iverson throws it down.
And perhaps the best defender in the NBA. Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
Millsap's against Randall. Millsap kicks to Butler. Millsap left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From 12 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nets trail by 12.
There's smoke on that.
Here's Butler. He's got 8.
Yeah, I really like Brody's music, man.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Here's Iverson, and Durant sends it back.
Durant covers a ton of ground with this limp, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
Butler finds KD. Rebound by the 76ers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorer. It's a smart strategy.
And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they followed up their win in Game 1 with a solid performance here in the first half tonight. If they can hold on and win this game, they could go into Game 3 with very little pressure on themselves. Let's start with you, Shaq. What do you think about the 76ers?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild and they got a nice edge in that department, which is great. They won the hard and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of defense.
Back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Iverson. Paul George is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. The 3 for Mills. A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Iverson passes to Leonard to the right side. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 11. And then Durant with the dunk.
Get into the rim and dunking it down. That's the aggressive side.
And Lillard kicks to George. Ring shot on the way. Back to Lillard. Pass to George. From deep, Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the double. Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Here's Iverson, and that one is good. Iverson's got 37.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
KD's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The try by Iverson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mills in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far. This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean,
hey, yo, baby, you act like they can hear you.
That's trail by 11.
I said, you act like they can hear you.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
The
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant. Never ceases to amaze me.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Brown in for Allen Iverson. The Nets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Jimmy Butler. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? His contact doesn't bother.
Here's Mills. 6 points for him. They double him with George to the inside. And it's Brown missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Three-pointer, Lillard. No good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Harris outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Towns against George. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Just 3 to shoot. Paul George with the steal. Cousins, the pass to Lillard. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
And look how quickly Lillard leaps out transition. He wants to run down the floor to the deep, burn him in the open floor.
Now here's Mills. Covered by Lillard. Harris passes to Towns. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got 8.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Randall's checked in for Cousins. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Ben Simmons. Allen Iverson is checked in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Lillard. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nets.
He's terrific at finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard.
And there it is for him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Iverson gets the bucket.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Harris dishes to Mills. That shot misses. Excellent D there from George.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Leonard kicks to Harden. On the wing, Iverson. Back to George. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Misses from close range. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Back to Randall. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Leonard gets it to go.
A true go-to option on offense. Leonard knows this team depends on him to take and make those big shots.
Millsap finds Mills. Looking to end the run. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. 76ers on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, but make it to the film session.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Butler. Griffin is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Durant. And it's Mills in at the point. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And that one's good. Iverson
has kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Mills passes to KD. No good with the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the shot is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And the 76ers with some changes. Simmons checked in for George. Smart comes in for Allen Iverson. And it's Damian Lillard in for James Harden. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Millsap. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Jimmy Butler. Thomas checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Carter in for Patty Mills.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Outside Griffin. Back to Carter. This is to Johnson. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Carter, the pass to Thomas. Halt the run. Good as the jump shot falls.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jump. He's going to work hard for those.
Carter against Lillard, and it's in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The assist from Kawhi Leonard.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Cousins. To the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Lillard. Cousins trying to free himself up. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist from Smart.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Randall's checked in for Cousins. Maxey comes in for Leonard. And it's Fox in for Lillard.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nice shot by Smart.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Net shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Bembry. Inside. Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Fox kicks to Simmons. Here's Maxey. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Maxey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Here's Griffin. Plays it up off the glass.
Defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
To the left side wing. Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Find an open man.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Now Carter. Outside Griffin. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Simmons.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to build on their win in game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Iverson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Blake Griffin. Timeout called the 76ers. They're leading by 35. There's 37 seconds left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Allen Iverson.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And Lillard kicks to Leonard. Outside, George passes it to Leonard. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Millsap. Rebound by the 76ers. To the middle. Down low. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Damian Lillard. Dame, when do you know you have a rhythm in a game like tonight?
When I was doing my pregame routine, I felt pretty good. The ball was coming off my hands good. I felt calm. I felt really good coming into the night to start the game. I was patient. We had a good pace. I let it come to me. I got a few clean looks, and I had some high-quality makes. And after that, I was like, this got potential to be a good night, and that's what it turned into.
It certainly was a very good night for you, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Move out of line, you get hit with that stick. Move out of line, you get put in your place. Stay off the street, go pick up his brain. One force move, we got put in the pain. Stay off the street, go pick up his brain. One force move, we got put in the pain. Mama asked how I been feeling. Took my gun, I ain't got no feeling. Been in my bag, moving like a pro.
He was beautiful, bro. You know that?
so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot.
Bet you heard what I said?
Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one.
Like I said, you was beautiful.